And one of my favorite things to talk about is really this element of emotional truth, like you just said, where, kids they might not get the logistics of how did Jim Crow function, how did these systems work, but they see when someone is not being treated fairly and they understand injustice, like you said.
They do.
So,
Yeah.
So what do you hope that kids can take away from Claudette's story? And also, what do you think that parents can do to make sure that those messages are clear?
Sure. The thing that for me, the thing that I was most interested in when I first heard about Claudette Colvin years and years and years ago was just how young she was, right? She was just 15 years old, and she did not have a community around her that were involved in activism. So what she learned and what she was able to do was because of her teacher, and her teacher talking to her about people who had done activism in the past. So we're talking about Harriet Tubman and Frederick Douglass. And these are things that she learned about at school. And then she took it upon herself to put herself in that situation, to say what she felt was fair and to do what she did, to refuse to give up her seat on the bus because she knew that it wasn't right. And that was the thing that was most interesting to me about this particular story, because activism is not something that's a one person do a one thing. Activism is built on things that people have been doing historically. And I think that when kids understand that people have been doing this work for a long time, it makes it a lot easier for them to come in and participate. So that's one part. And then the second part that I really wanted kids to understand in Because Claudette is that you can have a really small role in something and still have it with everybody else's small role make a really big impact. So you don't have to do like a big, bold thing. You don't have to be the person that's on the newspaper or on the nightly news or anything like that. You could do your tiny part, and it's still really important.